Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the Ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be doing the daily reading for Thursday, February 25th, 2021. And today is a day that's ruled by the throat chakra and guided by navigation. And the galactic signature of today is the Red Galactic Skywalker energy. And so the Red Skywalker tribe is all about exploration, space, and wakefulness. So it's exploring the space within and without today. Really fearlessly going where we have not gone before and being very wakeful, very aware of everything that is presenting itself to us today. Today is a day where we're being asked to transcend old limiting belief systems, limiting paradigms, anything limiting today, to really evolve and transform our being, and to do that through the power of wakefulness, through the power of awareness. Today is a day where we want to honor that space within very deeply, honor that empty space within ourselves where all possibility exists, and to work on becoming the clearest channels that we can possibly be for energy, for information, for knowledge. It's a day where we want to be aware of the fact that it is important to be rooted both from below and to be connected above, and how we gain energy and stability and inspiration from each of these different connections. So really nurturing that connection today, our connection with heaven, our connection with earth, and working to unify those energies within ourselves. The affirmation for today is, I harmonize in order to explore modeling wakefulness. I seal the output of space with the galactic tone of integrity. I am guided by the power of navigation. And so today is a day about really being fearless, really embodying our truth, right? And really being aware and wakeful to what that truth is. And anywhere where we're ready to transcend any limiting versions of truth, any limiting versions of our perceptions, and step into a greater truth. For the astrology of today, we have Venus entering Pisces. And so this is a beautiful energy. Venus is very, very much at home in the sign of Pisces. She expresses herself very well. This is an energy for the next month or so as we have Venus making this transit, where we are going to be feeling a bit more romantic than usual. We have that idealistic kind of outlook. This is a highly creative energy. So it's a really great time when Venus is in Pisces to start creative projects, because that inspiration will really be flowing in. We're going to feel really connected. We're going to feel really tapped in and able to translate our inspiration and our intuition through art and all the different ways. Like we talk about, art exists in many different ways. Everything that we do is a work of art. So with this Venus and Pisces energy, we're very much going to be expressing that aspect of ourselves. Venus and Pisces, that Piscean energy can sometimes lose itself, however. And so we want to take advantage of this opportunity to meld our energies with others, but not to get lost in that energy, to still know where our own energetic boundaries exist. But it's a really fun, beautiful energy when Venus is in the sign of Pisces. Today is not necessarily the lightest day overall, astrology-wise. And I will say, the galactic signature of today with the Red Skywalker energy is really, really perfect to support what we have going on astrologically. We have Eris conjunct True Black Moon right now. And so this is a really powerful, this is two feminine energies, two incredibly potent feminine energies combined. And so really activating even further that feminine energy in terms of her empowerment, the feminine energy very much stepping into our empowerment. And we have a sextile going on with Venus as well, which makes this extra fascinating because Venus is another expression of the feminine energy. So all of these different expressions of the feminine energy mingling together, and also squaring Mars, which would be an aspect of the masculine energy, right? So interesting energy. I feel this, especially with Venus in the sign of Pisces, which is a collective sign. I'm feeling this as a collective clearing of some of the shadow material of the feminine, of some of that karmic material of the feminine energy, and really upgrading her and uplifting her. But we may see some of that those shadow energies being purged and released as we are working through them, especially with that square to Mars, where it relates to the feminine energy and the relationship with the masculine energies, and those more traditional roles that those energies take as we're shedding those old paradigms. But we may feel some of that material coming up in the collective. The feminine side of our essence may be feeling called toward acting out on shadow behaviors. There may be things illuminated. We may be a little extra sensitive, and so we just want to pay attention to that. And when that FIGHT or flight response possibly gets activated, just bringing in, just like cooling our heads a little bit, taking those breaths, really looking at and understanding what's coming up. And this is a continuation of energy that we felt a couple days ago, still just really feeling this energy building and becoming more intense as Eris and True Black Moon make that conjunction together. Today is also the day that Mars and Pluto perfect their trine. And so they are at 120 degrees exactly today. So this is big energy too. This is huge in terms of our empowerment. This is a huge upgrade for the masculine energy. And so that we see the feminine energy and the masculine energy getting upgraded today. And so when we experience this, sometimes there's intensity, right? So we want to be aware of that. We want to be aware of POWER plays or moves that are going on. Anywhere where there's an exchange of POWER, we want to make sure that it's going to be wanting to be fair and balanced and used with integrity. And that is part of this galactic tone that we're experiencing today as well, this harmonizing and modeling integrity, right? And so we're being asked to stand in our integrity. We're being asked to look at that, especially where aspects of POWER are concerned, and really step into our own POWER today. This is a huge activation for that energy. We're feeling confident. We're feeling magnetic, especially with that moon in Leo right now. And so we're wanting to express that energy. We're feeling that stirring. I wanted to say like stirring in our loins, which is interesting, but like really, we're feeling it. And today is the day with that moon in Leo, and the moon being in opposition to Mercury and Jupiter and Pallas to an extent, and in a trine to Eris, as well as aspecting the nodes. That may also make us feel a little touchy, and it may be one of those days where the moon in Leo really wants to be appreciated. It really wants to be validated. And so if we are not getting that from people, if we feel as though our needs aren't being appreciated and people are prioritizing other things over us possibly, that might stir up our energies a little bit too. And so we just want to be aware of that. We want to be aware that not everything is about us. We can make our own lives about us, but other people may not always do that. And that's okay, because they've got stuff going on too. They're growing too. And so just acknowledging that and just utilizing this moon and Leo energy to be creative and expressive, right? And with this opposition to Mercury, that expression may not come as easily. It's hindering it a little bit. And it can produce a little bit of anxiety when we have this moon opposition Mercury energy. We can be, with the moon opposition Jupiter energy, we may feel ourselves wanting to indulge a little bit today. We want to be careful that we're not overly indulging in our emotions. If those emotions are sort of playing that victim, or if we're feeling left out, or whatever that energy is, like, we don't want to sink too deeply into that, into any type of poor me energy. We really want to take advantage of this empowerment energy coming through today and be like, okay, so maybe everybody isn't doing everything for me today. That's okay. What can I do for me? What can I do today to express myself, to shine my light in the world, regardless of who else is noticing that? I'm going to shine my light anyway. I feel like this is a big theme that I've been feeling going on I'm actually getting ready to go on a little mini vacation. So I'm pre-recording a few of the daily readings, and so I'm noticing this on the day that I'm recording this. It's a few days before the date that we're talking about now. But just that energy coming through for a lot of people, I think it's this energy of I'm going to shine regardless of who sees, regardless of who's paying attention or who's validating me and telling me that I'm shining. Like, I shine just because that's who I am and that's what I do, not because it's getting a reaction from anybody else. And so I'm definitely feeling that energy for today, Thursday, and for the day that I'm recording this on too. And that's definitely been coming up in my own life as well. It's not about the external validation. That's the ego. It's about, like, how does it make me feel to do what I love, to live my passion, to shine in my truth, to be creative, to be expressive? How does that liberate me and make me feel good, regardless of who else is watching? And so that energy, that's sort of what we want to tap into as well. And so let's get some clear guidance from the Black Moon Astrology cards. Okay. Oh, this keeps happening lately. Oh, excuse me, you guys. My cards keep popping down in this corner here. Like, they're really flying out lately. So we have the Capricorn I Use card coming out. All right, so this is about being ambitious. This is about our goals, our plans, our dreams, and really about our physical reality and what's showing up in our physical reality and how we are utilizing that. So let's see what other energies. What do we have with Capricorn here? Virgo, I analyze. Okay. So we got a lot of earth energy coming out here, which is interesting. The Virgo and the Capricorn. And then we have the water element sensing and the South Node, life's debts, coming out. All right. So, yeah, this energy, a lot of practical energy coming out here. It's like really paying attention to what we're being shown. And like with the water element, there's the intuition too, actually. There's the emotion. So it's really interesting. It's like this energy of really feeling, I feel like what they're wanting us to do today is utilize all our senses as we're moving forward. Utilize the intellectual capabilities of our minds. Utilize our feeling senses, our intuition, and really everything that we're doing today, like find practical applications for things today, which is really interesting. If we want to move forward in our pursuits, in our endeavors, we're being asked to call upon both our logic and our intuition to really meld and blend those two together as we are moving forward. It's like we can think practically and we can take those logical steps, but we also want to take those leaps where our intuition is leading us and when it's telling us to. It's like let our intuition guide and then make a plan with our minds moving forward. And the South Node card here. We have the 5th house creativity coming out. And the 9th house faith. Okay. So in reference to the South Node with this energy, and I'll hold those up for you guys. I'm feeling like we're being asked to release ties from past lifetimes, belief systems from past lifetimes, old fears. And for some people, I'm hearing vows and commitments from past lifetimes regarding our ability to express ourselves creatively and regarding our ability to have faith in our dreams, which is really interesting. And so, yeah, there's a lot of energy of like not worrying, not being so bogged down by what's happened to us in the past and allowing that to dictate how we put ourselves out there in the future, how it is that we have. It's just believing in our dreams, believing in ourselves, believing in our dreams, really bringing all of that into, bringing all of this creative energy that's circulating within us into the physical, right? With these physical earth cards. And having faith that that's going to work out, having that optimism, that it's just not allowing ourselves to stunt our growth based on these past issues and these hang-ups and the way that things happened in the past. And I love how Black Moon Lilith is on the bottom of the deck with the solar eclipse REVOLUTION card. All right, so we're going to get to that in a second, but I want to get a little bit more energy on this South Node and this energy we're feeling with the creativity and the faith. Clear. Tell us more about the South Node. South Node, 5th house, 9th house. Strength. Three of Pentacles. The World. And then on the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Wands, putting the burdens down, or the Ten of Wands rather, sorry. Okay, so, yeah, this is having the courage to build and create what it is that we're wanting to build and create, and to work with people. And so I'm feeling for some of us, it's like there's stuff from our past coming up as far as our ability to collaborate with other people, to create with other people, and also to collaborate with spirit, right? This co-creation process. Like, if we're going to co-create with spirit and really join into that process wholeheartedly, we have to trust that we're fully supported and guided in that process. And so this has been sort of a thing for people, right? This building faith in ourselves, building faith in our ability to express ourselves. And the strength is Leo energy too, so that's interesting. And to collaborate both with spirit and with each other, and to trust in that process and allow that process. I feel like for some people, maybe people that you collaborated with or worked with betrayed you. For some people, I feel like you feel as though God or spirit betrayed you in the past, when it was that you were reaching for your dreams, that you were expressing yourselves. It's with this fifth house creativity energy, I'm feeling self-expression coming through very, very strongly. And so it's like having the courage to express ourselves now. And we have the World here, right? And so the way I'm feeling the World right now is like, this is the culmination of the journey, when you are experiencing all of the success and you are reveling in everything that you've gained and everything that you've learned throughout this cycle. So it's really like you can have the world if you believe that it can be yours. It's that sort of energy. And it's very much, this is an energy of us not giving up on our ambitions, right? Having that faith and trust that we're going to be supported, and not looking to the past. And this isn't just past lives. For some people, this is this lifetime. When things didn't work out, when we felt like we tried our best and things just fell through, and getting like, do not fall into that type of energy is what Spirit is saying. Like, do not judge your future or your present on your past and what happened then. Like, continue to have faith that things will progress and things will manifest for you. And just keep putting that work in. Keep putting that work in. Keep sensing. Keep utilizing your intuition to guide you forward. And keep employing like that balance of the logic and the intuition. Keep planning. Keep moving forward. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it, and do not become discouraged is really what I'm feeling. And then with the Black Moon Lilith and the big R energy there, this is very much that big R energy of the feminine energy, that evolution of the feminine energy right now, as she is being upgraded and she's really stepping into her power. This is an energy of the divine feminine stepping into her power. And then there's abundance with the Aries I Am card. So really taking charge. That feminine aspect of our nature, learning how to take charge, working in concert with that masculine energy. It's interesting the way I'm feeling it. It's almost like the feminine energy learning to take charge more, and the masculine energy learning to soften more. So it's like they're borrowing from each other right now. And that's when we begin to see our energies merging, right? Is when they take on the characteristics of each other because they are becoming one and the same. That is when our masculine and feminine energies are becoming unified. And so I feel a real unification vibe going on with our masculine and feminine energies, and it's really bringing abundance into our lives. It's really this energy of, I know who I am, and I know that I am worthy of having all that I desire, and really those desires. So it's all about cultivating that worthiness and cultivating that belief in ourselves today, right? Really taking advantage of the positive aspects of that Mars trine Pluto energy to feel confident, to feel ambitious, to move in the direction of our dreams. That energy, that relationship with those two planets is really stimulating us to take charge, to move with authority, and to move toward what it is that we are wanting to create and accomplish. Really an evolution of our energy and our ability to do that. And really breaking free with this true black moon Eris energy, right? breaking free of anywhere where we have suppressed or repressed ourselves in the past, repressed our desires, really getting clear on what those are and knowing that like we are worthy of having that. Yeah, so really, really big energies coming through here. I don't know about all of that. Let's see, is there anything else I want to pull here before we close? Yeah, we're going to do a card of guidance from the Conscious Spirit deck. Clear. All right, one card for guidance from the Conscious Spirit deck for today. And we have the present. I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. So this is that energy of the awakeness, right? Awareness, being centered in that present moment. The Red Skywalker energy moves through dimensions. He travels all throughout the galaxy, right? It's a time travel energy. And we do that through centering in the present moment, like we said. Everything is only occurring in the present moment. So be here now. There's nowhere else that you can be, right? Even if you want to be somewhere else, you can only be there by being here first. And so this is really our only option. So be really centered, be really present with what's coming up for you today. Be very aware, be very awake, and then know that the energies are absolutely supporting you in transforming wherever it is and whatever it is that is desiring to be transformed and reborn today. I love you guys. I appreciate you very, very much. If you liked this video, like this video. Comment down below. Let me know how this is resonating, how today's going for you. I love hearing from you guys. There are links down below to donate if you feel so moved to do so. My email is also in the description box below with a description of the different services that I offer. Please reach out to me. I love working one-on-one with you guys. It is so incredibly rewarding, and I appreciate and honor each and every one of you who have worked with me in that way and shared your energy and shared your time with me. It's so much appreciated, and that energy is so much reciprocated. I'll talk to you soon.